Tonight, the Hart File opens on Ian Anderson. For over 20 years, he's been the brains behind the brawny sounds of Jethro Tull. But the money Ian has made at music has spawned another kettle of fish. He was a flamboyant showman who became the driving force behind Jethro Tull. But even at their height of fame, rock and roll wasn't enough for Ian.
Playing music wasn't too much fun, but is again now, because it's not the only thing I have to do in life, and I'm fortunate enough in having chosen two jobs.
His other job is here in his native Scotland. About a dozen years ago, Ian invested in a 15,000-acre estate where he runs a sophisticated Atlantic salmon farm.
What I liked about farming salmon when I started was the fact that it was a slightly romantic kind of a thing. In fact, it really was quite rock and roll, because at that point no one had really written the rule book on farming Atlantics.
From floating cages where salmon grow to maturity to processing plants, Ian has created a $10 million a year industry. He has also managed to hang on to an old-fashioned idea from the 60s, social responsibility.
With, over 200 employees and their pension funds and their children to worry about, it isn't, for me, fun. It certainly ain't rock and roll anymore, farming salmon or processing salmon. It's a responsible position as the chairman of a group of companies that I hold.
When he's not trading fish stories, Ian is back home in his recording studio. Jethro Tull has just released its 24th album.
1, 2.
His music won't compete with top 40 hits, but that's okay with Ian. He thinks the MTV generation is getting a bit lazy anyway.
MTV is MTV. God bless it. Even I watch MTV, to see what's going on, but I read the newspapers too to see what's going on, and I don't necessarily enjoy everything I read.
And watch E.T. to see what's going on. Anyway, Ian is the only original member of Jethro Tull who still performs with the band. Their new album, ironically, is called Catfish Rising. And when he's not performing, Ian is busy working on exporting his smoked salmon to the U.S. market. That's an update from the Hart File.